trespassing on private property right now. Yeah? So listen, this is what it is, yeah? Nice to meet you, police, yeah? You lot are wearing a very nice uniform, a costume, should I say. You're not in your usual costume today, you're in normal costume.
Man, where do you work? Do you work in here?
I don't need to answer any questions to you. I'm walking, and you lot are on private property, what I pay for. How about that? How about you lot wasn't called today? How about you lot are trying to conduct a raid but haven't even got correct information? How about that? How about I'm escorting you right now of private property? You, because before you spoke, yeah, I was trying to help your colleagues. But you see someone like you, yeah? Can I see your hand, your left hand? Can I see your left hand that's in your pocket? No. I bet that hasn't even got a ring on the fourth finger, has it? Your ring. I bet you're not even married. I bet it's relevant because as a man, yeah, you should have a woman. That's relevant because the way you act, probably a woman wouldn't like the way you act. How about I've got kids, and how about I've got a wife? Have you? How many kids have you got? How many kids have you got? Yeah. Yes, I'm thinking correctly, clearly than I've ever thought in my whole life. How about your head's blocked up here from the embarrassment you've had in your life? How about that's why you're talking down to me? Because I'll tell you why.
Are you on drugs?
Am I on drugs?
Are you on drugs?
Do I need to talk to you? Do I have the right to remain silent? Do I have the right to remain silent?
You've got the right to do what you want.
Exactly. On private property. You are on private property right now.
But you're acting very strange.
So I'll tell you why that is. Because it is very strange that I'm seeing people like you on private property at this time of night and you don't work here. How about this is only for people who work here? Did you know that? Do you work here? No. You work for the Metropolitan Police. You swear on oath to the Queen, yes or no? You swear to the Queen to uphold common law, yes or no? And to make sure there's no breach of the peace, yes or no? No, it's not a mate. I'm not your mate. I don't need help from you. I'm trying to help you by not prosecuting you. Well, this is my property. I don't have to, do I? Do I have to do anything? What you say? No. Am I driving? No. Do I have to give your details? No. Do I have to give you my details unless I'm driving? No. I know you haven't. I didn't say. Did I say you did, mate? Did I say you did? Did I say you did? No. Shall I tell you why? Because guess why I'm acting weird? Because I don't like you lot. Because you lot don't like me. And you lot have caused me headache my whole life before I used to work. How about that? How about this, yeah? If I see you lot car around here again, I'm going to ring up that unit you told me, Alpha. How about that? How about if when I see Alpha FM, if I speak to them, I'm going to tell them about you guys and told them that you were sticking around their business. Because guess what? I don't even know who the hell Alpha FM is. That has nothing to do with me, but as soon as I find out, I will help them about that. Because I like to help people, unlike you lot. When I first come over, all I tried to do was help you lot until you got involved. How about that? How about the first thing I've done was try and assist you with your inquiries and try and help you before this guy started getting all defensive.
Leave us alone.
Because I'll tell you something. Before anything here, I asked you who were you here for, what unit were you here from? Because we don't have nothing to hide down here. Why is it not my business? You lot on private property. Are you not allowed to be on private property right now? Are you lot? It's irrelevant what I think because I'm not a police officer. Why? Because when you because when you beat people up here, you and him say they hit him first. I've had a headache with people like you before.
We ain't spoken.
You know what?
Why
don't you go home? Why don't you get a new job? How about that? How about you lot was probably all bullied at school and you lot trying to get back at the people? You think it's a joke? How about I can answer any question you try and fire at me right now? How about I'm smarter than all you lot put together? What am I doing? I'm making sure there's no pigs in costumes on my private property that I pay for. How about that? How about I make more money than all of you lot put together legitimately? How about how many millions are you lot worth? How about how many millions is my company worth? How about you look down at me because you think I'm one of them road youths, but you realise I'm smarter than you. That's why you're threatened mentally by me. How about I don't need to? How about I could have the handcuffs by my back tied to my leg here, and I would give you a headache about touching your head. How about that? How about I could talk like the Illuminati? Guess what? You can't talk to me intellectually, can you? Let's talk intellectually. How intellectual are you?
How about you have a nice life?
What do you look? How about you not expressing intellectually about me right now? How about that? Are you threatened by me intellectually? What? Are you threatened by me intellectually? No. Well then. I think. Yes, go on. Go on. I think you've got mental health issues. Quiet. You've got defensive for no reason when I was trying to help you. All I was trying to do was help you lot, yeah? All I was trying to do was help you lot. How about that? Why? Because guess what? You lot are standing there like lemons at 1:30 in the morning, but you lot are going to be standing there like lemons at 9:30 in the morning. What's wrong with you? You, not anyone else. You are what's wrong with you. I haven't got one problem with any of your colleagues. Because you was the one that tried to be the bad man. You was that guy that tried to be that big guy when all you are is fat. How about that? How about you can't do anything? What, you think I ain't lost their weight this year? You look at me, guess what? You ain't got a wife, you ain't got kids, you ain't got nothing. You can't tell me to jog on because you can't make me. How about that? How about all you lot are pagans? How about you can laugh at me as much as you want, but I feel sorry for you lot. I'll pray for you lot. Pagans, thus, go home. Go back to your house. Go back. Fuck off. All of you lot go about your business. Go on. Yap, yap, yap. Pagans.